Hey everyone, so I've been applying for jobs since October 2024, mainly because I realized that layoffs were coming. Once I found out that my supervisor's manager was transferring to a different department, and others in our department were like stepping down or leaving. That was basically my heads up. Anytime upper management is moving around and they're quitting or transferring departments is not a good sign. So while I was on my trip in South Africa, my coworkers were texting me, letting me know that 2 groups have been laid off. And my supervisor at that time was in one of those groups. And when I returned from my trip, I was part of the 3rd group to be laid off. So I was laid off in January 2025 of this year. And honestly, it feels as though that these companies had a underground meeting on how to treat the everyday person, everyday working people that are looking for a job. Basically treat us like we're disposable. And I'm not liking it. And look, I know the job market has been in gutter since 2023, but in 2025, it's worse. It's the ghosting, not responding, treating people like they're a non-factor. I've applied to over 3,253 jobs on LinkedIn, okay? We don't know about Indeed and on other companies' websites. And best believe I deleted LinkedIn today, and I'm not using Indeed no more. Because I'm tired of getting phone calls from a certain country, from a certain group of people, spamming my phone every day. But anyway, I've applied to over 3,253 jobs since October. I've been through several interviews. You know, the ones that have 3 or 5 rounds. And let me just say this, it's fucking exhausting. Mentally exhausting. After this last interview that I had on September 5th, 3 rounds, I'm so over it. I'm done applying for jobs. What's crazy is that this last company, I didn't reach out to. They reached out to me. They asked me if I was looking for a job. They messaged me on LinkedIn as well. And in that message on LinkedIn, they said that they feel as though my background fit the role. And actually it did. And I thought it was just destiny. Like I didn't look for this job. They looked for me. But what bothered me is that they kept bringing up my media degree. They kept saying like, why do you have a media degree, but you have a procurement and data background? It's because a motherfucker gave me an opportunity and it changed the trajectory of my career. Either way, I love working in procurement. I love working in data. I used my skills from media and then transferred them over. What's the fucking problem? But anyway, the one of the managers of that department was like, oh, you're giving media, like the way you dress gives media. And I don't know how to take that. I was like, I don't know if it's a compliment or like, I don't know what you're trying to do. But something my gut told me when they kept bringing up my media degree, I was like, I don't have this job. And then the way like they weren't responding to my email when I was asking for a